I just started my YouTube channel, and this allows me to rant about whatever I'm feeling and share with you what's going on in my life. So make sure you click that subscribe button. You do not want to miss this. You see what I did there, right?
So lately I've been spending a lot of time with productivity. No, I don't mean being productive myself, but watching other content creators be productive and upload videos. To start myself, I figured out that I did not have a good mic. I thought that I was not good enough to make a video. Now look at that. Look at me struggling with the camera. And I wasn't sure about how I was gonna click my videos.
Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Hello guys, welcome to my brand new YouTube channel. Hi guys, basically the niche of this YouTube channel will be revolving around lifestyle design, self-development and mental clarity. I've been inspired by several other YouTubers, the name of which I'll mention at the end of this video, so make sure to watch it until the end. So in today's video, what I want to talk about is just starting stuff. Even when it comes to starting a YouTube channel, I've experienced a lot of friction with this process. So I always wanted to start a YouTube channel where I wanted to document my life in some way. I wanted to document the parts of my life that I really value from my heart. But then I hadn't found the right time for it. Or in other words, I didn't make time for it, because if it was really valuable to me then, I wouldn't have jumped into it immediately. And right now I decided that I will shoot it. This was a very spontaneous process. And I started, grooming myself very well, and I started making my hair very good, and I started choosing my clothes from the wardrobe. I would have not ended up with this video today, that's for sure, because I would be more concerned about the way I look in the video rather than the value that the video is trying to propagate. So I decided that I'll choose the path that has the least friction. When I decided that I'll record this video in whatever clothes I was wearing already and in whatever hairstyle I was in by default, I realized that I actually got something tangible, which is this video. However, if I had focused more on the superficial things, such as my clothes or my appearance in this video, I would not have ended up with this video. Now, when it comes to creating a good video, it entails a lot of other things like a good lighting system. I do not necessarily have a very good lighting system at the moment, but that should not stop me from creating content. Because I had to start somewhere, and no matter how good a YouTuber might be right now, they also started somewhere. So we need to take everyone's humble beginning into consideration when we analyze. So I myself have experienced this. I've looked at some content creators, name at the last of the videos. I see that they make very good quality videos. I cannot even think of shooting them anytime soon. But then when I think about their videos and when I get jealous of the content that they're creating, I'm discounting the years and years of hard work that they've been doing, the years and years that they spent in acquisition of different skills related to filmmaking and also storytelling. So I'm just a beginner. I am not supposed to compare myself to other YouTubers who are already at a good place. Of course, I am also good at my own thing, but then in order to reach there, I need to be patient and persistent. Now, generally what we tend to do is we tend to seek perfection, and when we do not get perfection, we do not do anything at all, and that is the problem. You need to start in an imperfect manner. You need to start somewhere. And when I look back at these videos after having improved with experience, I feel very good about myself, because I will be able to see the upward curve. I will be able to see the improvements that I made with time. The other thing that I thought about when I had the idea of starting a YouTube channel is the potential criticisms that I'll get from people. I started making stories in my head that people will comment on my appearance in the video, my laid-back attitude. I thought people will comment in my filmmaking skills because they're not that good at the moment. Similarly, I was also afraid if people will complain about my gesticulations. Although I'm a pretty good orator by practice, I still have not been apt with my body language. I am still not good with hand gesticulations, so hence these awkward hand movements. So as I found myself ruminating about this thing, I just realized that everything that is novel or everything that is new will get criticized. Your startup idea will get criticized. If you say you'll live as a digital nomad, if you say that you won't work a 9-to-5 job, you will be criticized by your family and your relatives. But then if you have this burning desire to do something, if you have this fire burning from within you, and if you really want to get something done, the hard work that you put into your work will certainly manifest in the results in the future. So it is not the process that you need to update people about. You just need to show the results. And I do not mean that you should do things only to show it to other people. You do it primarily for your self-satisfaction, but then as a byproduct, people will also look at your work and they'll start appreciating your work as they see improvement in it. So if getting criticisms is what's stopping you from starting something that you really want to do, it's my appeal to you to just start and just let go of any possible criticism. Of course, some criticisms will help you grow. All you need to do is just take in the positive and negative criticisms, analyze them, but then it's important that you don't take it emotionally, because whenever you tend to mix your emotions with your professional life, that brings up a lot of problems. So towards the end of this video, I would like to talk about why the concept of waiting for the right time is a very flawed one. I'll say this with my own example of starting a YouTube channel. So my case scenario is that I got a DSLR camera at a pretty early age. My brother got it for our home. And it was pretty vacant most of the time. Now, I wanted to learn to handle this camera, but then I didn't have this deep underlying desire. I always had a thought in mind that I wanted to start a YouTube channel, but then this was not a burning desire until then. So I did not even take it seriously. But then after some time, I really wanted to make a YouTube channel. I really wanted to start, but then I thought that handling a DSLR camera is a very complicated thing and that I have no base in this field. I come from the science background when it comes to my studies, so I've never taken any sort of photography or videography courses. But then I realized that people will actually value you if you just start, because putting up a decent mediocre video is a lot better than planning a very good video where you imagine inserting some drone shot in the video and making a highly cinematic video. Now this is a far cry for me, so I decided that I'd rather put up a mediocre video. So as I promised earlier, I'll be talking about some of the inspirations that inspired me to jump into YouTube. The first of which is Matt D. Avella.
Alright, hold on. Turns out this video is already way too long. So how about saving that for the next video? Until next time.